Emboldened by the return of their heroic king, Varian Wrynn, the proud humans of Stormwind led the Alliance to victory in its war against the dreaded Lich King. While successful, the campaign in Northrend proved costly, and the humans now seek to bolster their strategic holdings throughout the world. Under Varian's daring leadership, humanity now braces itself for a renewed conflict with its perennial enemy, the Horde. Yet, as the great cataclysm rips across the world, familiar threats have once again arisen closer to home. It now falls to you to defend the kingdom and uphold the honor of humanity.
Hello! Welcome to episode 1 of World of Lorecraft. This is Gongon as part of the Gentleman Network, where I will be talking about the stuff that no one seems to read, the quest text. First off, we're going to be starting in the human starting zone in Northshire. Now, Northshire is under attack, as it normally is. However, it's not under attack by anything super threatening, even though they really could send a lot more. I don't know how they're supposed to get into there, but they somehow have. And so animals and orcs are wreaking havoc in Northshire. To start with, you have to take down wargs, because the wargs have decided that they are going to be attacking the humans, going a little bit crazy. It must be from orcish influence, we're not entirely sure. But the wargs are going crazy. Now, second off, you have to deal with the orcs, because they are orcish spies from the Blackrock clan. The Blackrock clan is an orcish clan that has been around since the First War. They led the charge against the humans in the First War, and as for why they're still prominently around now, they have yet to be wiped out. That is how strong the clan we're dealing with is. However, their spies are not attributed to that strength. The spies are taken down rather easily, and so Northshire Valley is free to be a church without being spied upon by the Blackrock orcs for just a little time longer. Now, after you've dealt with the orcs, it seems that a letter has arrived for your character, your hero, the new recruit. And that letter is going to be telling him to go to his trainer, which is in our case, a paladin trainer, a warrior of the light, defender of everything that is holy. And he's teaching you, because that's what he does. He's hanging out in the church and he's teaching new recruiting paladins. It makes sense. But he wants you to practice, so you've got to practice. You've got to find a training dummy, you got to hit it with a magical flying space hammer. I don't know if it's from space, but hey, it's what it looks like. So that's what we're going with. Canon. Now, after your trainer is done training you, he's going to send you off so you can join the fight in the back of the church, because there are more invaders. After you've dealt with those Blackrock orcs, more have been sent, but not of the same type. So you have to go to the sergeant. Mr. Willem will tell you what's up. There aren't orcs you have to deal with this time. Instead, they brought goblins with them. Goblins. Terrifying little creatures. Just makes me shudder having to deal with that many goblins. Look at that. You see how many goblins there are. There's a ton of goblins. You've got to help them. Also, you've got to heal the infantry, because they need healing. So, you're given a special book that allows you to heal people right away. You don't have to have any healing spells. You don't have to be proficient in healing. You can just heal them by converting them with the holy power of the light of the book. That's awesome. I wish you could use them more often, but this is the only chance that you get, sadly. Also, you might see there's a little guy in the entrance to the mine. He's not very prominent now, but we'll come back to him later. Until then, we just got to take out the assassins, and since we're already done healing people, we just got to go right back and tell them, hey, we got him. So we give Paxton his book back. He doesn't let us keep it so we can heal more people. It's a shame, but we got to give him his book back. Obviously, it's how he does his healing, so we got to give it to him. Now, we've dealt with them, but here's a little bonus footage coming up for you. We are going to be dealing with that guy you see in front of the mines. Now, it's a kobold. You won't see any other kobolds in this area. They're probably all huddled in the mine. His name is Gug Fat Candle, and he can hit rather hard for a starting zone mob, being a level 4 powerful monster. Now, he's got a slowing aura, and that's not too much to be dealing with. If you're a melee class, it might give you a little bit of a trouble, but as long as you're level 4, you can take him down with no problem. He's nothing special, nothing to wave a stick at. However, he does have a nice 100% drop of the Fat Candle Bag, 4 slots. It's really nice for a starting adventurer like ourselves. However, now that the bonus has been dealt with, we are going to head out back to the front of the church and let them know that we've dealt with the goblins and helped with healing. Give us something else to do. And boy, does he have something else for us to do. We tell him we've got the rear clear. He's like, great. But now they're attacking our vineyard. They are destroying all of our crops, lighting it on fire. So we need you to go out there, kill some orcs, take their weapons so that we can use them against them, and while you're out there, take this water pack and fix the fires, so we can use the field once the black rocks have been taken care of. So, it's a little bit of a walk out there. The spies on the other side don't seem to care about you. I guess you're not exactly very important to them. You are just a starting adventurer. However, the invaders over the river, they care about you. They will attack you on sight because they don't want you putting out these fires. They want to continue terrorizing the vineyard. Considering they've already eaten all of the grapes, they will tell you the grapes are very tasty. And it's not too surprising because Northshire does have a very nice vineyard. However, that's not exactly the subject today. The subject today is fixing the fires so that we can have grapes tomorrow. So you just got to keep taking out orcs, you got to keep putting out fires. Blackrock invaders. Have they ever used fire before? I think they used fire in the second war against the humans. Not 100% sure if they used it in the first war or not, but they definitely used fire troops in the second. Yeah, they used warlocks in the first. Of course they did. So this is the Blackrocks doing what they do best. They don't have any warlocks on site, but I'm pretty sure they got their abilities to be able to cast the fires. But fires are dealt with. We've got weapons, so we just got to tell them, hey, we did it. It was a little bit tiring, but we did it. So we're here, we got our weapons, and we fixed the thing. What do you need us to do now? And he's like, great, you got the weapons and you took out the orcs and you fixed the field. You've proven yourself as strong enough and worthy. So I have one more mission for you. Go out into the field and take out Kurtok the Slayer. He is the biggest of the trouble. He is leading the invasion. If we take him out, then you will have saved Northshire. So go and deal with him. So, that's what you do. You go and you deal with him. However, we seem to be taking a little bit of an obtuse route. We're not taking the direct route towards him. Because, I'll have to say, this is completely and totally on me. My information was wrong. I was using the incorrect version of information, as I had remembered an old rare spawn around that bush. Or, it's not exactly near the bush, it's more closer to the little shack out there. If there actually is a rare spawn in Cataclysm around that shack, then please let me know in the comments, because I don't remember if there is or not. But we're done checking for the rare spawn, he's not there, and so we are going to go around and take out Kurtok. Now, Kurtok the Slayer didn't just earn his name by writing it in on a postcard and sending it into the garage. Kurtok the Slayer is a slayer. He is a murderous orc. With a huge axe, heavy attack, and heavy defense, he will give you a run for your money unless you are prepared for this fight. However, since we are a well-trained adventurer starting off, he goes down easy. I almost feel sorry for Kurtok. It's the first expeditionist force that he has led against the Alliance, and it leads into his death. R.I.P. Kurtok. However, we have returned to Marshal McBride. We have told him that we have taken out Kurtok, and the invasion is over. We are successful, and Northshire is saved. So, he's sending us to the next place that he knows can use our help, and that is Goldshire, a town down the road to the south, right outside of Stormwind. And so, that is our next destination, Goldshire. Goldshire is a little bit of a walk away, but that's nothing for us. We're an adventurer. We could walk across the entire continent if we were forced to. Along the way, we run into this farmer. And he wants us to go to the inn in Goldshire. And hey, sure, why not? We're being told to go to the inn. We might as well get a little bit of rest. We are an adventurer after all, and we did just stop an orcish invasion. So we deserve the rest, especially after quite a long walk that we have going towards this. Now, as you can see Goldshire in the distance right after you leave. So you already know your destination's not that far away. Following the road takes you to Goldshire, a sleepy little town outside of Stormwind, and that is where we're going to be stopping for today. This has been episode 1 of World of Lorecraft, and I hope you enjoyed it. Tune in next time for episode 2, The Valley of Honor. See you next time.